Well, hello again, everyone. Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University. And in today's video, we're going to go back to an old friend, the old step-down system. This is a system I introduced very early in the channel's history, probably 3 years ago. One I still use, one that I think is one of the best systems out there. And what reminded me of it, I was watching one of Waylon's videos, which he called the Undefeated 160. And it rolls out differently from the step-down system, but I think the same thought process and the same goals are achieved in both these systems. I think Waylon was trying to get out of the hand as quickly as he can and play on casino money, and that's exactly what the step-down system does also. So we're going to start with the $2,000 buy-in. This will be a $10 table. And we'll head down to the felt and kind of explain once again, have a little refresher course on how this system works. And I have tweaked it a little bit for this video to protect our profits even more. And so hopefully we'll have a good rollout and win some money here. And maybe learn a thing or two on how the system works and how it protects the bankroll. So let's head down to the playfield, and we'll see you there shortly. Okay, everyone, down here on the felt, down here at the Craps University laboratory, if you will, and we're going to roll out the step-down system. And I've tweaked this a little bit. As I said, this is a system that I introduced 2 or 3 years ago on this channel, and I still play it quite often, and it's still one of my very favorite systems. I've won a lot of money with it, and so I'm going to tweak it a little bit here. As I said, I saw Waylon's Undefeated 160 video a week or 2 ago, and it reminded me a little bit of the step-down system. It rolls out differently, but as I said, I think the thought pattern is the same. Basically, we're trying to get out of the hand and be playing with casino money just as quickly as possible. We're going to be playing at a $10 table today, and I've got a $2,000 bankroll. So we'll start off with 160 across. So a couple of red ones here. And we'll be off on the come out roll, but let's say the come out was a 9, and then we roll a 8. Okay, if we hit the 8, we'll get paid 35 on the 8, and then we're going to pull down the 2 outside numbers. The way Waylon did it, if he hit the 8, he would have left these 2 up, but pulled down the 8 along with his winnings and rack all of it. So it's a similar system, a little bit different. So we do that, and then say the next number was the 9. Okay, so we'd hit that, we'd get paid on the 9, we'd pull down the 2 sister numbers, the 5 and the 9, and that would leave the 6 and the 8. So we would have won 35 on the 8 and 35 on the 9. That's a $70 win. So what I would do at that point, and this is the tweak from the original system, and you can play either one, both of them I like just as well. I would come back up with 66 inside with our $70 win. That would be 15 on the 9 and the 5, and then 18 on the 6 and the 8. And that would look like that. Okay, and then once again, if you hit, say, the 5, you get paid on that, and we'd pull the 5 and the 9 down. And then we would probably leave the 6 and the 8 up, and we would throw at it 3 times. If we don't hit it by the 3rd time, we would pull these down. And then we would go to 44 across, not across, 44 inside. And that would be our final step down. And if we got this far, then we would probably start over at the 160 level. So that's kind of how it works. So let's go ahead and roll it out and see how well it works. So we know the mechanics. Let's see. And that it works in theory, so let's see if it works in real life. So I'm going to need to get a little change here. So let me get 100. Be sure I've got the right bankroll there. Yeah, it looks good. So let's get 100 in the red. we go. And let's get going. Now the weakness in this, or the hole in this system, and all systems have a hole, is get a point established, you go 160 across, and then you 7 out, and you're down $160 pretty quick. So hopefully that won't happen, but if it does, we'll deal with it. So here's the come out roll, and there's the 3-1, that's the 4 easy. And so let's come out with the 160 across. And here we go. All right, there's the sunflowers. That's the hard 10. So that'll pay 50. And we'll take down the 2 outside numbers, and we'll go ahead and pay a vig on that, I guess. We're going to need some 1s anyway. So there's that. And we'll rack that up. And next roll. Okay, there's a 6-3. That's the center field 9. So that's a $35 payout. So we'll take that, and we'll take down the 2 sister numbers, the 9 and the 5, and we'll rack all of this. So that is it for that level. We're down to the 6 and the 8. So we've won $70, and so we're going to come back with 66 inside now. So there's 15, 15. 15 and 15. And let's put some 1s on these. A little more change. All right. And we're ready to go. Get this out of the way. A little house cleaning. Okay, here we go. We're on. All right, there's a 5-3. That's the 8 easy. So that'll pay 21. So we'll take that. And then the 5 and the 9 come down. Get that racked up. Here we go. See if we can hit that 6 or the 8. We'll take 3 shots at it. There's 3-2, the no field 5. And there's yo for number 2. And there's the 3-1-4. That's our point. So the putt comes down. And now we're going to take these down. We've taken 3 shots at it and missed 3 times. So we're going to come back with 44 inside as we step down another level. So let's get a number established. Back on that 4 easy, 3-1. And come back with 44 inside now. There's 10, 20, 30, 40 of it. And 42, 44 inside. Okay, here we go. There's the 6 hard, so that'll pay 14. We'll pay that out. And the 5 and the 9 come up. And see if we can hit this 6 or 8 now. All right, there's the 4 hard, the double deuces. So the puck will come down, and we are off now. We are off. And there's 3 craps, still off. And there's the 6-4-10 easy. So now we're working. And there's craps 3 again. And there's the 7 out. Okay, so as a good shooter to start, we'll put our loss over here and see how quickly we can make that up. And let's get a number established once again. Okay, there's the 4-2. That's the 6 easy. And let's come back now with 160 across. All right, we're working. Here we go. Oh, there's a 7 out, and that's the one that hurts. As I said, that's the hole in the system. So normally what I'll do in this situation, if I had hit one of the numbers and won 135, and then we'd have taken down the two outside numbers, that would have left us with 110 inside and a $35 win off the original hit. So that would put us down about $75. And so I would stay at the 160 across level. However, since we 0.7'd out, we lost the entire thing. We lost 160. So we're going to come back at the 320 level now and hope we can hit a few numbers. So here we're coming out. We're 6 hard. So we'll put the puck there and come back with 320 across on this one as we step up. All right. And bring the 6 and the 8 up to 60 each. And here we go. There's a 3-2. That's the no field 5. So that's a $70 winner. So there's 70 right there. And we'll rack that up. And the two outside numbers will come down. So we'll rack that up. And here we go. All right, that's your 11. Now another thing I do on the step down system whenever I throw a horn number, unless I just have the 6 and the 8 as the only two numbers out there working, I'll still pull down the two outside sister numbers just like it was a hit and get those out of harm's way. So that'll get us down to just the 6 and the 8. We've only had one hit, $70 hit, so we really need one more hit to go down to another level. So we're going to take 3 shots at this 6 and the 8 before we step down to the 160 level. So let's see how we do. Okay, there's the hard 6. That worked out well. And that's another $70 winner. So we'll do 75 for 5 on that one. And now we will step down. We've got 120 out here. So rather than going up with the 160 across, let's just go with 110 inside on this level. And we did hit the 6, so we'll pull that down. And we'll just set this aside right here, and we'll get ready to bet it once we get a number established. As you can see, our losses now are down to $44, so we've gained that back pretty quick, even though we had the 0.7 out. And we'll continue here. There's the center field 9. So let's go 110 inside now. And we're working. Here we go. And there's a 7 out. So we did save $50 by doing it that way. So this goes back over in the loss pile. And that's the second 0.7 out we've had. So let's get another number established. And there's the boxcars. And there's a 3-2 no field 5. So let's come back at 320. See if we can make up some of these chips over here. All right, and we are working. Here we go. And there's the double deuces, 4, hard 4. So that's going to pay 100. So we'll do the 100 and do the vig on that. We'll pick up the two outside numbers, which of course are the 4 and the 10. And let's roll it again. Okay, there's the 4-1, the no field 5. So that's a $70 winner. So there's 55 of it. And 15 more will be 70. So that's enough to make up all of our losses. So we will rack all this up. And again, we'll pick up the two outside numbers. The 5 is 1, and then the 9. And we'll get that out of the way. That's already been accounted for. And the puck will come down. And so we've got all our losses, so we're going to do what we did last time. We've got 120 out here. We're going to take that down. Get the come out rolled, and we'll come back with 110 inside to protect our winnings here. So there's the 5-1-6 easy. So let's come back with 110. 110 inside. All right. Rack that up. And we're working. Here we go. And there's the 4, 3, 7 out again. So that's 3 times now we've had a 0.7 out. But by being a little conservative, we're able to hang in there pretty tough. So let's get another number established. New shooter, new direction here. There's the yo, still coming out. And there's the crabs, so that's 6 hard. And we need $110, so let's come back with 160 across. And see if we can hit a couple numbers here. And we're working. Here we go. There's a 325, so that's a $35 hit. We'll pay that out. And we'll pull down the 2 outside numbers and rack those. So now we're at 110 inside. And next roll. 4, 2, that's the 6 easy. That's another $35 winner. We'll do 50 for 15. And rack that. 2 outside numbers come down. And now we're going to go ahead and take these down and come back with 66 inside. Let's get some red ones for that. So there's 15, 30, 45, oops, 60. And put 3 each on the 6 and the 8, and that'll put us at 66. Rack this, and here we go. There's the 5, 1, that's the 6 easy. So that'll pay 21. So there's 25 for 4. So we'll rack that up, and we'll pick these 2 up, 2 outside numbers up. Puck comes down. We are off right now. Here's the rollout. There's the 4, 5. That would be the center field 9, the Colt 45. So we're going to take 3 shots at hitting the 6 and the 8. And if we can't do it in 3, we'll come down to 44 inside. There's our first one. There's the aces in both places. And there's the 6, 3, center field 9. That's our second roll at the 6 and 8 with no success. So we'll bring the puck down. We are off. And there's the 3, 1. That's the 4 easy. Here we go. This one counts. There's the 7 out. All right. So we'll bring these over into the loss column. That's what we need to make up. Bring the puck down. So let's stay at the 160 level. 160 across. See if we can hit hit a number or 2 here. Okay, we are off on the come out roll. And that's the 4 hard. And now we're working. And there's the 7 out, another 0.7 out. So this is going horribly wrong. I don't know how many 0.7 outs now. I think that's 4 though. So we're down again. So we'll have to, we did not hit any numbers and we just 0.7 out. So we'll have to increase our bets up to 320 across. There's a front line winner 7. And there's a third 7 in a row. And there's a number. There's a 3, 1. That's the 4 easy. So now we'll come back at 320. All right. And get 2 for here. 2 for there. All right, and we are working. Here we go. There's the 4, 5. That's the Colt 45, center field 9. So that'll pay 70. So we'll pay that off. Take the 2 outside numbers down. Get those out of harm's way. And rack all of this. And let's see if we can hit another number now. 3, 2, that's the no field 5, so that's another $70 winner. So we'll pull the 2 outside numbers down now, the 5 and the 9, and we'll rack this. And that leaves us $120 out here. So let's step down and go 110 inside on these. Rack that, and we're still working. There's the 6-2, that's the 8 easy, so that's a $35 winner. So we'll take that. And once again, the two outside numbers come down. And now we're going to take 3 shots at the 6 and the 8, see if we can hit one of those. Okay, there's the 3-1, that's the 4 easy, so the puck will come down. We are off now. This is a come out roll. And unfortunately, it's the 6. We would have won, but that's the way it goes. All right, there's the snake eyes. So that's our second shot at it. So our third and final shot here to see if we can get one of these. And there's the 4-5. That's the center field 9, so we do miss it. So we'll take this $60 and we'll reinvest it at the 44 inside level. Get some red ones here. There's that, and let me get some change here. Get 5 1s. Put 2 of them there, and 2 of them there, and 1 of them there. All right, we are working. Here we go. Okay, there's the 5-3. That's the 8 easy. So that'll pay 14. So we'll put that in the rack. Take down the 2 outside numbers, and take 3 shots at this 6 and 8. And there's a 7 out. All right, so a little better that time. So we're still down about $50. So let's get a number established. That's the 9, the center field 9. And let's do the 160 across. And see if we can keep from the keep from hitting big red on the first roll here. There's a 6-4, that would be the 10 easy. So that'll pay 50. So there's that. 50 minus the VIG. So we're still down to $1, but that's okay, close enough. I'm going to go ahead and remove this $1, put it over in the casino cashier cage there. Pick up the 2 outside numbers. Here we go. And there's the 7 outs. So we didn't get out of the hole for long. So we'll go 160 across one more time here. Let's get a number established first. And there's craps 12. So that's front line loser. And there's the 8 easy. So 160 across. Caps for the 6 and the 8. We're working. Here we go. And there's a 3-2-5. That's a $35 winner. And we'll take down the 2 outside numbers. Rack all of this. Next roll. There's the 3-1. That's the 4 easy. Nothing on the 4. And there's the 5-3. That's the 8 easy. So that's another $35 winner. We'll do 50 for 15. We'll rack that, pick these 2 numbers up, the 2 outside numbers, so that leaves us with $60. So we'll come back at 44 inside. Let's come back at 66 inside. It'll cost us $6. We've already won enough to cover that. So let's see what we got here. There's 15, 30, 45, and 60. Get these out of the way. And 63 and 66. All right, we are working. Here we go. There's a 3-2-5. That's a $21 winner. So we'll do 25 for 4. And then we'll take down these 2 outside numbers. And then we'll take 3 shots at the 6 and the 8. See if we can hit those. There's the 7 out. Okay. So really haven't had any extended rolls here. and yet we're holding our own with this system, protecting our profits. So let's do 160 across. There's the front line winner, the 437, and there's the 314 easy. So 160 across. Hats for the 6 and the 8. All right, here we go. We're working. Okay, there's the 3-1. That's 4, easy 4. So the puck will come down. That's a $50 winner. So there's 25. There's 45. There's 50. Let's the vig. So let's rack this. And the 2 outside numbers come down. Of course, we've already pulled the 4. So let's pull the 10. And come out roll, we're not working. And 4-5, Colt 45, center field 9. And there's 3-1-4 easy. No help. And there's another 7. So we just can't seem to get over the hump. Can't seem to get over the hump. Keep getting those 7s, 7, 7, 7. So let's try it again. And there's the 6-2, that's the 8 easy. And rinse and repeat, 160 across. As long as we're hitting something, there's no need to go up, so we'll stick at this level. And roll it out, here we go. There's the 6-4, that's the 10 easy, so that'll pay 50. Less the vig. And 2 outside numbers will come down. And next roll. Here's the square pair, that's 8 hard. So that's a $35 winner. So pay that off. 2 outside numbers come down. And that leaves us with 60. We have 170, so we are going to reinvest this at the 66 inside level. Let's get that done. Need 3 there. Only got 2, so let me get some change here. All right, and here we go. There's the 8 easy once again, so that's a $21 winner. We'll do 26 for 5. And now we're just down $11. 2 outside numbers come down. And we're just trying to hit that 6 or the 8 now. There's 3-2, that's the 5. That's 1 try at it. And there's the 7 out once again. All right. So what we're going to do, I think at this point, we're getting on. We're going to call this a video. We had I think the first shooter did pretty well, and after that it was just 0.7 outs, like 4. I think we had 4 of those at least. And every time we'd get out of the hole, we'd just hit that 7 and be right back in the hole. So I think this will be a good opportunity to show how this does protect your profits, even though it was a poor session as far as the dice throwing was going. It was a very choppy to cold table. Yet we can look at the rack and tell that we did come out ahead. We had a $2,000 buy-in, and looks like we're 1 short there on the green. So let me get 1 more of those. There's 25. I think all these are good. Yeah, that one goes in there. And so even after that lousy session that we had, get a red one for that one. Let's see how we ended up. There's our $2,000 buy-in. And there's 25, 50, 75. So $85 winner, which is not a huge win by any stretch of the imagination. But considering how cold this table was, and there's not many systems where you're going to have a dozen shooters and 4 of them are going to 0.7 out on you, and you're going to win money. So although it wasn't a big win, I am satisfied that it was a win. And like I said, seeing Waylon's undefeated 160 video reminded me of this system. And so I just wanted to run it out again, show the tweak where we move from one step down to the next step, from the 160 level down to the 66 inside, down to the 44 inside. And unfortunately, the table was cold enough where I don't think we ever completed the entire cycle, which really doesn't take too many hits to complete it. But that didn't happen today, but even so, still came out a little bit of a winner. So I do like this system. As I said, 2 hits, and basically you're playing on the casino's money for that shooter. And that's a good place to be. So this is Professor Profit coming to you from Craps University. If you like this video, please give us that thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It doesn't cost anything, and it helps out the channel and makes me feel appreciated. And you want that, don't you? So getting close to 750 subscribers. So we're looking forward to hitting that. We've got a little giveaway we'll be talking about once we get to 750 as we celebrate that. So if you're out there rolling those bones this week, we wish you nothing but the best of luck, and may all your rolls be winners. Thank you once again for joining us, and we will see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.